Hi guys, you're listening to the Book Talk. This is Morgan.
Jordyn.
Sophie.
Today we're here with Marcus and Travis discussing Catcher in the Rye by J.D. Salinger.
What's up, y'all?
That's good.
Catcher in the Rye is about a teenage boy named Holden that gets kicked out of his school and is telling a series of events that happens over the course of a couple of days. Alright, to get started, why don't you guys tell us how you feel about the beginning of the book?
Well, the exposition of the story was slow and hard to get into at first, and Holden's stream of consciousness was very hard to understand.
I agree. The first couple of chapters are only about Holden's past and about him getting kicked out of Pinsey.
It appears from the beginning that Holden is very antisocial and lonely by the fact that he has no friends and only talks to his roommate and the roommate next door. The two people he does associate with is his roommate Stratlatter and Alclin. He only talks to them because he is lonely.
Yeah, how do you feel about Holden as a whole, Marcus?
He is pretty much a jerk. He can be very disrespectful, just like me at times. And he has no sympathy for others.
I feel Holden's trying to distance himself from others by saying that they're phony and just pushing them away.
Yeah, the only person that does make an impact on Holden's life is his sister Phoebe. And we also do learn that he has two other brothers. One of them is dead. His name's Allie. And the other is a successful writer named DB.
Holden had a connection with Allie. He doesn't seem to get over the tragedy that Allie has died over leukemia and still holds onto his baseball glove as a reminder of him.
Why do y'all think that Holden even brings up Allie so many times in the book? I mean, it does seem like Allie symbolizes a big part of Holden's life.
It shows that Holden has someone that he cares about and he has something in life that he works towards.
It also shows that he has the ability to be compassionate towards someone.
Holden is very childish and seems to not accept the fact that he's basically an adult. Why do you think this?
Instead of acknowledging that adulthood scares him, Holden resists the process of maturing. He invents a fantasy that adulthood is a world of superficiality.
He's afraid of change in adulthood.
Yeah, he reveals his fear when he tells the reader that he dreams of catching the little children from falling off the cliff. And what he means by that is like when they fall off the cliff, he metaphorically means falling into adulthood, and he wants to save them and catch them from adulthood.
It's weird that Holden has this attachment to the red hat. Why do you think he's so attached to this item?
The red hunting hat symbolizes his individuality and what separates him from the rest of society.
The main conflict in the book is about how Holden is isolated from society, and his hat could represent that in many ways.
Yes, Holden be asking random people that he just met for drinks because he's all lonely.
That's a great example because every time Holden tries to make friends with people and have drinks with them, he's trying to become friends with them and have a connection, and he wants them to have sympathy for him, but at the same time he is still isolating himself because he calls them a phony. They're a phony to him because they're exposed to the world that he isn't aware of and that he is afraid of. Do you guys think that the end of the book was satisfying to readers?
It was nice that after seeing Phoebe, Holden realized he didn't really want to leave the house or his family.
I felt like it was good to see Holden decide not to leave and to stay at home, and I think Phoebe was the main cause of that feeling.
It makes sense that his sister Phoebe is the one that kept him grounded.
Holden won't let Phoebe join him on his trip to run away because he has a fear that she won't grow up while she's with him, and his ways have changed, and he now acknowledges that children must grow up, so therefore he does not want her to go with him.
Do you think Holden regretted telling his story?
Holden regrets telling his story to everyone because when he starts to tell it, he realizes he misses everyone.
Holden is still troubled with the same problems he has dealt with throughout the book, but it also shows that he has begun to change by valuing rather than dismissing the people around him. And that concludes our book talks for today. Thank you, Marcus and Travis, for being our special guests.
Appreciate it.
Hey, thank y'all for letting me come out here and talk to the boys and girls about this book.
Thank you. Join us next week on the Book Talk.
I might be back.